Good morning, dear primary 3 students in St. Joseph's International School. In this video, we continue what we have started, which was discussing and explaining the science curriculum. And today we are talking about chapter 3 in theme 1 still, and it's about getting fit with healthy eating. Quick recap: in the last 2 chapters we talked about having a strong character and having good skills in life, skills that we can use in life, like being able to express your ideas, being able to being creative, listening to your classmates, listening to anyone that's speaking so that you can learn from them, and of course being a good person in general. And in the last chapter, in chapter 2, we talked about keeping a healthy body, what makes a healthy body. And we talked about the heart, we talked about the stomach and the skin and how they affect our lives and how can we keep them healthy and so on. In this chapter, we are talking about get fit with healthy eating. So you can guess from the title that we are going to discuss a very important thing, which is food. So, like we did in the last chapter, we start by some reading. So we already know the characters that we have, which are Rashad and his family. So Rashad is coming back from school and he is very excited. He's saying, "Mother, father, where are you?" And he's yelling and he's slamming the door. So his mother told him, "Rashad, please, do not slam the door. We are here. Did you have a good day at school?" She asked him. He answered, "Yes, mother, I had a very good day at school. Do you remember that we are learning about health in class?" So they are learning about health, learning about the body, so he's very excited because of that. And she tells him, "Yes, I remember. I'm very happy you're learning about health." And she noticed that he picked a fruit from the table in the kitchen, and she told him that, "I'm very happy that you are learning about health and that you can choose better foods for your snack." So he's not picking up cookies, he's not picking up biscuits. Kids can eat those things, but it's still not the healthiest thing to eat. So it's a better option if you eat a fruit or a vegetable for a snack. So she asked him, "What did you learn that made you so excited?" So he told her that the teacher in the class told them, because they have been working very hard, that the school is going to have a canteen. And he asks her, "Do you know what a canteen is, mother?" And she says, "Yes, it's a place to get food, such as snacks, and usually you pay for the food at the canteen. So, will you be getting a canteen at school?" So he answers, "Yes, our teacher is wondering what foods we would want to have in our canteen." So the teacher gave them an assignment, and this assignment asks them to create a list of foods they want in this canteen that's going to open up in the school. So he's very excited and he's going to his room to start writing this list for the foods that he wants in the canteen. So what I want you to do now is try and think of a similar list. What food would you want in your canteen? Something healthy, maybe something that you like. So get creative and show your teacher these lists that you've created. Good. So moving on now, we are learning about a very important word, which is diet. Usually when you hear the word diet, it's maybe about losing weight. But the word diet is much bigger than this. It's about something that we call a style, a lifestyle, or a style of life. So a diet is the kind of food a person eats regularly. For example, a person's diet includes the amount and types of food that they eat. So your diet is made up of all the food that you eat during your day, during your week. So what we mean when we're talking about weight loss is that we need to do what? To make a new diet that has healthier, better options. So let's try and do this exercise. What is your diet? So now you list the food that you eat regularly. So take yesterday, for example. What did you have for breakfast? So maybe you had beans, full, bread, cheese, milk, yogurt. You can write all of this down. What did you have for lunch? Maybe you had a snack. Maybe you had pasta, biscuits. Maybe you had some fried potatoes, mashed potatoes, anything you ate. A sandwich, for example, anything. For dinner, maybe you had rice, maybe you had pasta, chicken, meat, fish. Maybe you went light for some yogurt, for example. What did you have for snacks? Fruits, vegetables, cookies, candy. So these can all go in here, and so on. Now, I want you to think about what we did last time. We learned about something called what? Do you remember? The stomach. So what did the stomach do? We eat the food, right? And then the food is broken down into smaller parts. These smaller parts we call nutrients. So a nutrient is an element of food that provides energy and it's necessary for healthy growth. One more time. Nutrient is an element of food, the small particles that come out of the food we ate, and this provides us with energy, and it's very important for healthy growth. Good. So now, after filling this table, I want you to think about your diet and think which foods on your list have more nutrients that can help your body to grow. So for example, if you're having vegetables and fruits for snacks, this is healthy. This has lots of nutrients. But if you're talking about candy, this is not healthy. And do this for all the foods you have listed in your list. Excellent. Now we're going to talk about something else which is called vitamins and minerals. So let's begin with vitamins. What are vitamins? They are important nutrients that are needed for normal growth and nutrition. And the body needs many different vitamins in small amounts. Excellent. So vitamins are one kind of nutrients, which we said that come from the food after it's broken down. And we have many different types of vitamins. A, B1, B2, B12, there is B6 as well, C, D, E, and so on. And we get those vitamins into our body through different foods, mainly through fruits, vegetables, meat, chicken, fish, and so on, eggs, milk, and dairy products such as cheese, butter, yogurt, and so on. So all of these gives our bodies vitamins. Sorry. When we talk about minerals, minerals are the components or the substance needed by the body, again, for good health, and they help form strong bones and teeth. So the minerals are very important for our bones and teeth and for our health in general. We can find different minerals in different foods, such as calcium. We find that in milk and dairy products. Iron, phosphorus, maybe we're talking about zinc, and so on. Potassium. So we have very different, large amount of minerals, manganese, magnesium, and so on. And all of these minerals, we can find them in different foods, such as rice, some vegetables, nuts, eggs, some fruits, vegetables again, coffee, fish, mushrooms, of course. So we find very different minerals in different foods. And all of them are very important, and we need them in small amounts. So we need to keep a very varying diet. Varying means it should have different materials. We shouldn't eat the same thing every day over and over. We should eat different things to get different minerals and vitamins into our body. Excellent. So now let's talk about another very, very important thing that we need in our diet, which is water. So, have you ever noticed what happens to a plant if you forget to water it? So, let's say you have a plant, you have a flower at home, and you don't water it for a couple of days. What happens to the plant? The leaves will drop, and the plant can start to look limp. It means it will become yellowish. So plants need water to stay healthy. And people as well. People as well need water just as much as plants do. Because water is very, very important for humans and animals as well. So, do you think if you don't drink water, or if you don't drink enough water, that you're going to drop like a leaf? Well, you will not exactly drop like a leaf, but it will not be good for your body. So let's see, why is water important for our bodies? What does it do to our bodies? Well, first, it keeps the body temperature at the right setting. The human body needs to have a temperature of 37 degrees. If it goes higher or lower, we become ill or sick. So water is very important for this. It also helps your joints move correctly. Your joints such as your knees, your elbows, your fingers, and so on. Water helps these joints to move correctly. It keeps your bones cushioned. It protects the bones. Yeah. And it also gets rid of toxins and waste. Water helps you to get rid of the bad things in your body, such as toxic materials, waste material, things that you need out of your body, they go out through water. So why do we need to drink water? We drink water to become hydrated. Hydrated means to drink water to not be thirsty. So, when you feel thirsty, that could mean that you don't have enough water in your body. When you have a headache as well, when your head hurts, that's because you don't have enough water in your body. When you are feeling tired, that could be because you don't have enough water in your body or because you didn't get enough sleep. We talked about this the last time. Sleep is very important as well. When you feel dizzy, when you feel weak, this could be because you don't have enough water in your body. So water is a very important thing. And you don't only get water through drinking water. You get water through eating vegetables, through eating fruits. Because almost every food that we have has water inside of it. But of course, just drinking water could be as healthy and as good for your body. Okay. So here, we have two columns that we need to answer for the same question. What does water do for your body? So we can copy from upwards. Water helps you to stay healthy, keeps your bones cushioned, helps you move your joints easily, and so on. And you can add more information to what you think water does to your body. What you think. So I need you to think and write something in here. Here. Why do we need to drink water? Not to get a headache. Not to get ill. To keep our body temperature and so on. So write here what you think. Here. Will any drink other than water, coffee, tea, juice, anything, will any drink keep me hydrated? Yes or no? Write what you know and write what you think in here. So, as we end here, this is the end of theme 1. And as we discussed in the very first video, that theme 2 is going to be mostly about social studies more than it is about science. But then, we said that we have a very important lesson in the science curriculum in theme 2, which is about something called the water cycle. So this is where we end how important water is. So in the next video, we are going to be discussing how is water created? How do we find water on Earth? And it's a very, very important thing because it teaches you about water and how rain happens. What happens to the water in the sea? Why doesn't it end? And so on. So all of this we're going to discuss in the next video. Again, if you have any questions, you can always ask, and see you next time.